Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 501 of the show. You could be doing anything on Friday, but you're here, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I'm a little off today. Man, last night was insane. Did a marathon stream that lasted, I think, 9 hours on the dot. And, of course, got taken down for some sort of copyright anyway. So, screwed. Didn't think that was happening. Thought we played it pretty well, but I don't know, man. It happens in these long, drawn-out streams. So, looking at Bitcoin right now, I mean, not too much has changed from last night, from when we logged off the stream. I mean, we ran up a little bit more, but it's only just like you're just hugging the top trend line of that rising wedge, right? I mean, we're just talking about like 1 and 2 and 3 and now 4, right? You ran up and just rejected it. We got as high as on Bitfinex 65.20 before selling off to a low of 63.34 for just rallying back up, but with an hour and 50 minutes left on this daily candle and 4-hour candle, you are bearishly engulfing right now, but whatever, man. I mean, just know we're at the top of a rising wedge, which is never a low-risk entry for a long or something. This is, lower risk for shorts, but again, man, it's clearly being irrational longer than a lot of people can stay solvent, man. I'm sure it's just like it's going and going and going. We're not really at some sort of I mean, we got one resistance area from April 1st of 2018, right? That bottom. That's kind of what we're rejecting, right? We got as high as up here at these other wicks. Remember back April 2018, okay? Before we had that huge rally. So all this crap has been broken through, and we got one area left pretty much. But nice to see that we hit that square up price. Even on Coinbase. Coinbase was a lower price, but still hit right here. This is where that square up, well, came from, right? Where they drive the price right back up to areas where just people lost the opportunity to get out because it just started dumping, man, like incessantly. All right, over half your value lost in 5 weeks. Okay, so correcting from that all the way back up, right? Little support, or no support on the way down. No, that means no resistance on the way up. So it's kind of like a wormhole. That's why we got price action like this, just running straight up, man. So, but the thing is, where there was resistance, it wasn't very strong. I mean, we broke through really critical areas, and that's incredible, man. That's really, really good, but not out of the woods at all, man. You can see how much chop there is. I mean, like up here, 68.44. I mean, there's just so many rejections at 6,800. Okay, and then above that, it's going to be much more clear path, right? The resistances become much more apparent. I mean, you're not dealing with all kinds of chop, manufactured chop from last year. It's really just like nice peaks, like, hey, 7,400, right? You got that 82 to 8,500 area. I mean, after that, it's like 10,000. So if you can ever break through 6,800, I mean, the path becomes a little bit more clear where our overhead resistances are, okay, versus all these swing lows and swing highs. Okay, the sideways action. All right. Thanks for the sub, whoever that was. That was Ready. Thanks, Mr. Ready, dude, for joining. Welcome, dudes. Appreciate it. Okay, so get it uptrending. We could fall as low as 58.80, 58.50, and still remain in an uptrend. The uptrend that all started really April 1st, which was right here. Okay, so anchor point 1 here. Doesn't that make sense? It does make sense. April 1st, anchor point 1, anchor point 2, anchor point 3. It's beautiful. Beautiful touch points all within. You can argue that even if you don't have a rising wedge plotted, you can just say, hey, we're just bouncing off the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. Very true. Very, very true. Okay. So who cares? Like, does anyone really care if we sell off and fall out of the wedge? And a measured move would keep us inside the uptrend.
Can we look at that?
Is that a joint?
Mr. Crispy Bacon. Sounds good, Mr. Bacon, dude. Sure, dude. You want some crispy bat? Didn't bat, actually, things happened. Finally decided to not be so scrubby? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, man, right? You just have, instances where you just sell off too fast, but then look at that V we're getting, the V recovery. That might be very good, but you're just running up to the 50% retrace. But we will look at it. We will certainly look at it. There was like a potential falling wedge, but we fell right out of it and just dumped like terribly. And yeah, man. Hey, good news is, in situations like this, normally you're like, oh man, if you get stopped out, you're getting stopped out into something that's dumping, like Bitcoin, right? No, well, Bitcoin, you get stopped out into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been going up, so whatever, man. All right, but Still very far off from where we think we might be retracing, but then again, I don't know. I mean, we fell through critical supports. Hard to make sense of what BAT's doing. Like, what, I mean, it fell through, but it's having this crazy V recovery, but it's below the moving average. We'll look at it, okay? I mean, do we need to look at Ethereum again? I mean, we can. It's just, I did a static video on it already, man. So, you know, what's the point? It's like the same analysis, I guess, right? Can y'all hear me? Is the music good? Sorry, dude. Just rough around the edges. Okay. What's up, Crypto Cloud? Jonathan Britt. Chris Easton. Sanford. Of Nos. What's up, Graham Dougherty? Samuel Adams. Holy crap, dude. Samuel Adams. Welcome, man. What's up, Gordeski? Coin UKE. Kings don't die. Dude, I can't even read right now. Contact's killing me. I'm all messed up right now, dude. Okay. What's up, Claudio? Alex Ambience, Third Eye Trader, Satoshi, Solta. What's up, Crypto Down Under, Edward Benes. Hey, thanks, 180247 for the 1.8 XRP, man. Really appreciate that in the XRP tip bot, man. Much love, dude. Much love. What's up, XRP? Joshua Robinson, Copper Crypto. Hey, Feckless. Matt, happy Friday to you and everyone else, really. Bitcoin Kang. Alfonso. Wilfred Plopper. Yes, plop it indeed, man. Plop it indeed. Okay. What's up, Verilu? XRP Panic. Michael R. Lab, how's the hangover? It's hanging around, dude. Holy crap, man. Bitcoin is just deciding it for now. Of course, anything can change, but dude, it's deciding for now. It doesn't want to bearishly engulf. It just wants to reject lower prices. Jeez. Bitcoin Connect. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hey, Doge. Don Snow. I'm alive. Colby McCord, hello. But it's like, oh man, if you're the flash dump made you lose $1,000, dude. That's dang, dude. You might have a heavy position, right? I don't know, man. I do. My trades are a lot more. You know, I'm in them for a lot longer than, you know. I don't know, however long you were in yours. Okay, to lose $1,000 in such a short period of time. You were told there would be TNA, and nah, man, that was last night. Okay. Good God. Litecoin. Alright. Put it on the list. Where's my music, man? There we go. Okay. That's crazy rejection. But, you know, if you just do candlestick math, add these two candles together, it is completely indecision, right? I mean, it's like one wick to the upside, one to the downside. It's like complete uncertainty, right? This market is like, what? But I mean, trading desks have closed around the world, man. So we know that, hey man, if you're in a bullish trend, you know, normally you do the counter, right, of the trend on the weekends, right? Where like, I remember so many times during the bearish market where we would have our upsloping consolidation on the weekend, and then the Monday, Tuesday would roll around and we'd start dumping again. So maybe it's like, hey, maybe this weekend we sell off some. Maybe you just run back down to the 20 moving average. I know that sounds, oh, God forbid, I talk about us maybe hitting, you know, 62.60 just to test the 20 moving average again. I know, it's like insane, right? But maybe we do that this weekend before running again. Okay. But this thing is just being insane, and it's just at a top. Look, when you're at the top of a rising wedge, man, you all know what that means. If you've been in the bear markets with me, you know all about these rising wedges and what they signify. Okay. Good, thanks, Alex. What's up, Alex Cobb and the Kang? Wait, we back over 6,400? Depends on what exchange, dude. Bifinex, what I've been kind of just been looking at for the most part, it's been leading the charge. I mean, Coinbase is just has been following Bifinex, all right? Thanks, Jay Logan. Well, Colby, just think of it as, you know, you paid a certain amount of money to learn a lesson, right? So, like, it was just, think about it, it was like a trading lesson, right? And you're like, okay, it's just an investment, man, right? Investment in yourself to get better. As long as you learn from your mistake, who cares, right? It's good. It's a good thing that happened, even though it cost you money. As long as you learn something, it's all positive, man. What's up, P. Miller? Mr. Canatomo, Bin Latin. What's up, dude? Sorry you missed it, man. Oh, Crypto Hippie says Science Girl. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Too much last night, dude. Yeah, DT Crypto with Sam Adams back from the 18th century. Can you believe it, man? Maybe he'll have free beer for us. Last thing on my mind right now. Jeez. Yeah, of course we're going to look at XRP. Oh, maybe we just go look at XRP right now, dude, okay? I mean, it bounced, man, but right after what? After it did something that we liked. After the three falling peaks, whatever. I mean, dude, it's like just zoom in. Okay, we hit the measured move, and then we bullishly engulfed. But all we're doing is making lower highs than our previous highs. We're below the 20, the 50, and the 200. It's bearish still, man. I'm sorry. You're just retracing after hitting a measured move of a bearish pattern. That's all that's happening, unfortunately, dude. All right, here's your trend. Here's your channel. All right, that our highest high was April 5th, right? And so it's just been lower highs, lower lows ever since. Now we haven't made a lower low yet than our April 25th low, which is extremely important, extremely critical supports, dude. You do not want to fall below that. If you do, look out to see it 25 cents. But, you know, we're getting closer and closer to it. You know, if you just decide to stay below the 20 moving average, yeah, you're probably in time going to make lower lows than your previous lows. So great news on a bullish engulfing candle, but that's normally what happens after you sell off and hit targets of some sort of trade, it seems, right? So are you sure that you wanted to see XRP? We can go back in time and not look at it if you want, but I'm sorry, what has been seen is seen, dude. All right, bearish convergence, right? Bearish convergence on the lower highs. That's bad, man. That's not good. And it played out, didn't it? Yes. Dude, I've been drinking so much water. I'm so dehydrated, man. Holy crap, man! 2 more subs to 7,200. Are we kidding, man? 2 more subs? I can't believe it. All right, man. Where's my music, dude? Dude, come on. These like intermissions. I don't know, man. Dude, I'm like dead right now. Oh my god. Oh, it's so nice though. It's such a pretty channel with so many good touch points all around, man. You gotta love it. Okay, so despite us hating, you know, that XRP is at 30 cents right now. It was at 30 cents in January. We gotta love the channel. Gotta love the beautiful equidistant channel. Chart art, dude. Okay, just print it out, frame it. Maybe you know, do some Photoshop, make it look cooler or something. Okay. Dang, dude. Wow, that's insane. Okay, you know where we bounced, right? This is where BAT decided to turn things around. BAT Connect. Excuse me. 200 moving average, 200-day moving average, right? Beautiful, beautiful close and reverse right there. I mean, that's a fantastic bullish engulfing candle with a lot of volume behind it. I mean, it was just like, what's going on, dude? You cracked the last line of defense, 51.76. That was it. All these supports were broken, but now look where we are. We're back above most of them now, all right? So you still got up here, you know, how are you going to break? You ran up all the way to this high, all right? This January 2018 wick before pulling back some. So great recovery on BAT. You know, we didn't think that this was a valid pattern. Someone brought up, hey, is that a harmonic? Is that a cipher, a bullish cipher? It's like, we plotted it, and then we're like, man, we need this from A to B, right? From your anchor point high to low. You maximum should be retracing 161.8% of the way. This retraced way too high, 174% of the way. So we're like, hey, this is probably invalid, but we'll just leave it alone and see what happens, man. Expect it after such tremendous selling to recover some, and eventually what you'll do is you'll run up, you'll hit the 50-day or the 20-day moving average as a resistance, and then make a lower high than your previous high, then sell off again, and eventually just keep, you know, maybe form some sort of crazy large looking falling wedge pattern, right? And then by the time you get to an 88.6% retrace, idealistically you'd like to see bullish divergence, and then maybe it might be good for a long trade, right? So we'll see how it goes, man. I don't know. I can't remember who brought up the idea, but we're gonna keep it there for now. Okay, a lot can happen between now and July. Okay. So Zach Kraus says Dow Jones down this week, tariffs up on China today, recession possible, could equal money into the crypto market. I don't know, man. I mean, normally when, why does the stock market sell off? Because of fear and uncertainty and doubt, right? And when you go from the stock market, it's been around for over 100 years, since 1817, whatever, and it's got the SEC. It's like, it's manipulated, of course, but at least there's tons of money, tax dollar money involved with, regulating the manipulation, making sure it's not that crazy. It's not like crypto, right? I don't think people go into riskier assets during recessions, and so that's my only issue with maybe what you're saying, right? So, I don't know, man, but maybe to your point, people are treating Bitcoin like a commodity. I mean, that's what people treat it as, like liquid gold or virtual gold. Liquid gold, dude. That's that Velveeta, right? Velveeta cheese, man. Oh my God, liquid gold. Jesus.
El Ray, thanks for all the love and education. You one cool dude. Big Kangs. Doing things.
Coffee Crypto, man. Thank you for the 1669. The Irwin Coffee contribution. Yeah, dude. I had a cup of Irwin Coffee earlier, and I haven't had a second cup, man. Just one. I've just been drinking water after that, so thanks, man, so much for the Irwin Coffee logo in the jar, dudes. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, check it out. Irwin.coffee. That's where I get my coffee. That's how I do 9-hour live streams, and then I somehow recover and come back the next day and do it again, right? So, thanks, dude. All right. So that was BAT. And let me see. So, people could think about Bitcoin as a, commodity. So they might use it as some sort of de-risking tool, right? Like gold. We've already talked, my stance on gold. The way the chart looks. We're shifting momentum tremendously for years now. And so people are just getting ready for the end of a 10-year plus long market cycle on stock market, okay? And so maybe people treat it like that, like gold or precious metal, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay. What's up, Skillsy32? Just remember, cryptocurrency has never been around. Okay. Bitcoin didn't exist during a crash. It only existed. It was born out of the previous crash, right? The global financial crisis. That was its inception. So it only worked. It's only been moving while the stock market has been recovering, right? And so we don't really know what's going to happen when the stock market actually goes through a recession, okay? Or depression, for that matter. So, thanks again for the 5, dude. Much love, okay? Liquid gold, dude. Someone clip that? Oh my God, man. It's so ridiculous. And thanks for the 387 people tuned in right now. And oh my God, thank y'all so much for the 100 likes already. That's just incredible. Y'all keep getting it earlier and earlier in the stream, and I just keep getting more and more surprised by this, okay? That's fantastic. Thank y'all so much. Alright, someone's like, BNB, please? It's like, alright, we'll look at BNB, dude. Similar to Ripple in a way, right? Okay, so you had the downsloping channel, and then you broke out of it briefly before bullishly engulfing. Where did you bullishly engulf from your previous low to high? A 78.6% retrace at $18.28. Okay, there was no divergence. You had quadruple MACD bearish convergence, where every time you made a lower low, you made a higher level of negative momentum. That's not good. And the RSI, it was bearish convergence too. So why we bounced was probably just because of the 786 and just probably exhausted, man, on selling. Just think about BNB, man. It's correcting after a stupendous run, and we would be expecting at some point to maybe hit $17.36 just because go back to June of 2018, that was our previous high. That was where we would anchor our high to low to get our fib extensions, and we ran up and hit a 1618 or right around a 161.8% retrace before selling off. Okay, we could hit that $17 area, or we could go even lower and run down to like 1630 where this low was, and then run back up, rally, create some sort of crazy looking head and shoulders. Okay, so anyway, I think any kind of upsloping channel you were in, you're out of it now. You broke out, and that's why I have this new equidistant channel being this plotted, because we're not in an uptrend anymore. Or we have broken this uptrend, okay? This is broken, all right? So we adjust to that, all right? So, you know, you could expect here, if that was the bounce, I mean, from a high, you just fib from your high point to low point now to see where the golden retrace is, or golden zone and the golden retrace. But you're still, you're below the 20, the 50, and the 200 moving average. Your death cross is almost imminent now. It's like gonna happen no matter what BNB does, right? Where your 50 moving average barely crosses over your 200 moving average. It's coming, dude. The 20 is already barely crossed over. So just a matter of a 16, 20 more hours we'll be getting that crossover. So it's just 4 hours, so it's not that big a deal, but it's still there, man. It's still there. So, yeah, man, the party seems to be waning a little bit on BNB. It's like, you're at a party and it's really late at night and people are starting to...
I'm reminding you. Reminders for a kills for said by Friday we would be a get 4,400 on Bitcoin.
Kills for a Living said we'd be at 4,400 by Friday. That was a reminder. Alexa, exit.
Reminders for a kill.
Okay, so again, Kills for a Living, I hope you're here. You said Bitcoin 4,400 by Friday. It is 6,440. So you're $2,000 off. Does that mean you owe all of us $2,000? How does that work, man? It looks like you learned Chinese or something, dude. Okay. Gotta love it, man. We need to utilize this reminder thing more often. People making calls and stuff, right? Wonderful. Where's my music, dude? It's just in that lull, man. This is War Memorial. This was a concert from 1977, the Grateful Dead. Hey, it was May 9th, actually. Wow, May 9th. So, like anniversary. That's cool, man. Buffalo, New York. Gotta love it, man. Okay. I know we got some deadheads in here. I'm becoming one. Like, I'm falling in love with Grateful Dead. I never really liked them that much. I didn't care. But I've been listening to their music more and more. I'm like, oh my god, how have I not been into this? Okay. So great. Now we know 786. We hit it. So again, fib accordingly where it's relevant. So from our previous swing high that you can clearly see, high to low, we'd be looking for between $20, $20.53 and $21.89 for just a common retrace if we get it, okay? That's it. BNB Connect. What? Don't say that. Nice, dude. Litecoin. I thought we were going to get wrecked. Thank God, man. Bullishly engulfing on the daily. That's beautiful, dude. Very, very good. Okay. But still not, doing what we want yet, dude. Okay, it was you look like you were forming some Quasimodo-looking head and shoulders on Litecoin, right? But you pivoted, but you're still, I'd like to see us break above the 200 convincingly, right? Break above that 200 moving average. It was like a falling wedge, Gartley, right? And positive momentum still building. I was just thinking, man, right, the little neckline was built here, and then it's a lower high. Then you're still making lower highs than your previous high. Remember that. Until you break this high, man, you're not out of the woods. So you want a candle close above 78.73 to make me feel a lot more comfortable with this one. All right, man. So really hard to say where we would anchor if we're looking for some sort of upsloping channel, because it's nothing is really making sense yet, because you're still just kind of going sideways, and you can't. It's hard to plot a channel, right? I need anchor point 1. I need another anchor point. I'm not getting it. You can't anchor point on the top side. So again, it's just the standard. You're just standardly inside of the midst of a trade on a falling wedge pattern. The first target 82.31, second target 86.41, but we know We're right now rejecting the 382. That's 7821. That's the beginning of the golden zone. That is where we normally run to before reversing our price action. So we did that one time before selling off and booted and rallied back above the 50, only to fall below it. Now we're back above it again, man. Make up your mind, Litecoin. You're drunk, man. All right. So go ahead and hit targets, and that make me feel a lot better about this. Okay. I just want to see like some of these US dollar pairs actually perform with Bitcoin instead of it just being Bitcoin, man. It means like there's just not, it's leaving us with not much opportunity. Okay. That's what's happening. Anyway, sorry. We've been going, man. Kills for a living. Are you here, dude? Hello? Dang, I missed a lot of chat, man. Sorry. Ethereum just bounced off the 200 some moving average. Awesome, dude. That's awesome, Blake Schaefer, man. Always good when you do that. And, you know, you saw the bat did that too, but it was on the daily, man. All right. Oh, fireworks for science, girl. You'll kill me. What's up, Sarah Bell? Big Kangs and Chicken Wings. DT Crypto. There you go, man. Hey, Randy Schulz. Sean Hunter, dude. XRP is being refined. Yeah. Is it going to be Kang, Sean, man? Graham Dougherty says, I agree, Mitch. I need to see how it does in a recession. Too many people trash talk gold when they have no idea how it does. Yeah, dude. Gold is definitely a de-risking tool. Okay. And it's a hedge against recessions and depressions, man. And yeah, stay hydrated. Exactly, dude. Yeah. Oh, man. Feels good, man. What's up, Julia? Louis Marriott, good to see you again, man. Hey, crypto homie, dude. Hey, design function. Gerard. Crypto homie, we looked at that already. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to keep up. Alright, just give me a second. Alright, I'm not as sharp as I was yesterday at this time. Okay. Hey, Young Buck, Chewy. Mike Smith, hello. 2,000 sats to the community chest. Anyone hear what we're talking about with Kills for Living? Does anyone remember that? Do I expect Litecoin to rally until the halving in August? It very well could. It's been uptrending, man. You cannot argue with an uptrend on Litecoin that's been going on since $22, since that bottom when we developed the inverse head and shoulders pattern. And after that, it was all over, man. From $22 to $100. Gotta be really impressed with Litecoin. For 2019, it's done exceptionally well. All right, so it isn't an uptrend. It's up 4.38% today. So again, Litecoin, yes. Until things change, Litecoin isn't an uptrend. No arguing there. Okay. Like, the bulls have the ball. That's something I've said countless times with Bitcoin and other assets that are in uptrends. The bulls have the ball, meaning like bearish stuff is not as reliable as it would be in a bearish market. So bullish stuff is more reliable in bullish markets. Does volume confirm the rising wedge? Bitcoin, man, I mean, you know, we can't really put too much weight on volume, okay? Because we know the majority of the trading done is OTC with Bitcoin. So, like, it's just really, we can't put as much weight on crypto volume as we could, like, on the stock market, right? Yeah, Tyler Winters, man. The Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, 2nd edition, Thomas Bulkowski. There you go, dude. That's where a lot of the chart setup patterns. Okay, Tyler, very cool, man. Yes, people use gold as a safe haven or a de-risking tool or a hedge, whatever. Thanks, Julia. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, nice, Pete Miller, man. Watching me on the big screen. I'm famous, man. I'm famous, dude. Oh, my God, man. Trying to get it together today. Oh, dude, oh, my God. Are you kidding me? That is so... Dude, y'all remember we're laughing at me with DAI? D-A-I to Bitcoin? And we were like way up at like 20,000 plus sats, and it was like, it's a stable coin, ha ha ha. Funny, dude. It's not, how could it ever get down to that level, dude? Remember DAI, right? Bat stuff, like it actually did make it down here. Okay, somehow, some way. Look at this fat finger wick. Oh, miserable, dude. It's so miserable. I don't even... It is the stablecoin now. At least the XRP is performing better than DAI. D-A-I. Okay, so, hey, man. Again, plotted this, like, way up here. And we made it, man. Made it to the destination, but I don't really know if one's to trade this or not. Dude, people are like, yeah, I don't know, man. Don't know how stablecoins are actually, you know, if they're supposed to be traded or not. So, but either way, man, you hit it. You hit the PCZ with the flash crash, and you're sitting right here gapping down. Okay, we gapped down, man. 15,249, whatever, back in the chop, man. So I think some of y'all remember this, but maybe not. Oh my God, man. Let's go back to Bitcoin, I guess, right? People just want to see Bitcoin. So still lots and lots of indecision right now. I mean, if we closed right now, it'd be some sort of Dragonfly Doji stuff, right? Is it Dragonfly Doji, man? Where you have an open, you sell off, and then you run all the way back up and you close right where you started. Dragonfly Doji. Now, in this situation, it could act as some sort of reversal to the downside. But normally you're looking for Dragonfly Dojis on the bottom, right, as reversals to the upside, right, because it's showing complete rejection. And then you're looking for Gravestone Dojis on the top side for reversals to the downside. So because it's like complete rejection, higher prices. And I thought, with this right here is a nice rejection, at critical resistance points. Again, you can add these two candles together, and it's just a pretty large doji, man. All right, or spinning top, I guess. Doing candlestick math would yield you a body, the green body with two wicks, two very large wicks. So spinning top. Yes, you can do candlestick math, man. Okay, look it up. And thanks for the 400 people tuned in. Jeez, 147 likes, man. Y'all are all worlds. Okay, really appreciate y'all. Roll the die. There you go, Bobby Randall. Nice pun, man. Snake eyes. Get wrecked. Or snake eye. Oh, God. That's sexual. Oh, it feels so good! I think so, man. The snake eye. Die chart similar to hot chart. Dude, don't even talk about hot, man. I want to talk about S. Okay. US dollar coin, I guess, Plan X. Thanks, Tim A. 2. Thanks, man. Way different than Coinbase chart. Yeah, no, Bitfinex is crazy on all, like, I mean, it's like they're different charts on all of them, dude, okay? So it's just like, yeah, man, it's like trying to make sense of that. I mean, that's just, okay. You can't just have an exchange and play it. You got to look amongst different charts. They're all different, man. They're all kind of off. Hey, John Backus, man. Thanks for joining, man. Welcome, dude. Okay. All right. So, again, like, just you are respecting the crap out of the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. And this is the uptrend we've been in since April 1st. Remember, just reiterating here. Hey, Jur, thanks for joining, man. Welcome, man. So, again, if you could ever break the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel, and that would also mean you have to break the upsloping resistance of the rising wedge pattern. 6650 is the next strong resistance, okay? 6650 is the top, man, right? The top of our November 7th area. Well, on the daily, it's there. They're always a little off when you look at different time scales. So I'd go to the daily and look at it. It's where the wick is. But, all right, so between 60... 6,600 and 6,650 is that next real resistance after we break, if we can break, this April 1st, 2018 area. That is being regarded as resistance. We've not been able to break above this. When we did break above it, we rejected it, right? We rejected that April 7th low as resistance. But again, breaking that, man, that's it, dude. That's all your bottom side resistance. The bottom side resistance will be broken, and then you're just looking at all the top side resistance after that, which we know there's a lot of it, okay? So, I mean, dude, just to begin, like, plotting, I think 6829, 6800 area is extremely important after 6500. Well, 6500 on Coinbase, but it's 6600 on Bitfinex, okay? Like, there's different resistances, like $100 differences. All right. So that's it, man. Okay, I mean, you got to be happy about it. Look, we had triple MACD, triple RSI, bearish divergence in the 4 hour, and we just said, I don't care. I don't care. There's too much strength, too much. The trend is too strong right now to give a crap about bearish divergence in the 4 hour. We'll wait for the daily divergence to play out, and I don't think it's happened yet, right? So let's see. Which one am I doing? Which one I've been doing for the daily? Then we had Bittrex was really good. If I can find it. Okay, I think so. It's on the daily though. Yes, okay. So approaching that 100% retrace, 6374. 60. See what I'm talking about? Like Coinbase and Bittrex and other exchanges are like 6,500, and then Bitfinex is 6,600 or whatever. So yeah, soon approaching 100% retrace. You can almost say at this point we could draw other fibs, right? I mean, you could fib from this high up here on this exchange, like the highest high on the you know, obviously it's not the highest high, but on this chart it is. So July 2018, look, 100% is a 62% retrace. So a golden retrace is occurring if we anchor from our July of 2018 high. Okay, so 62% retrace, we know about that, man. That is a that's the golden retrace. So that's great, man, that we're hitting it. So you break 6,500, we'll see you at 67.75 as the next major resistance after that. Okay, just plotting that now. Very cool, man. All right, but man, breaking these resistances is such a big deal. But I'd like to see a lot more confirmation behind it, okay? And so look, your positive momentum just continuing to build. You just don't know when it's going to end, do you? So yeah, it's not real until you start rounding out, you start stalling on your price action. Okay, Bitcoin now is at 64.73. So that sell-off we just had where we hit a low of 63.34 on Bitfinex, we're now in the green. We're making this 4 hour session high right now, the highest high we've seen in this 4 hour candle. Okay, on again Bitfinex, not Bittrex. All right, seems like it's not making the highest high of the daily. Okay, it's because of the daily. All right, in the 4 hour though. Yeah, man, just still climbing on up. All right, man. So let's go back to Bitfinex. So there it is, man. So crazy, man. So strong. Is it going to stay strong during the weekend, man? That's the question. That's the big question. Charlie, not cool, man. Not cool, dude. Come on, dude. Oh my god, man. So dead right now. More volatility when E-Trade, Ameritrade, and Fidelity enter the market. Well, of course, you know, more people that join, more volatility. But I don't know which ones are going to follow which. But if you bring leverage in, I'm sure they'll offer that. Yeah, of course, more volatility, and you're going to get, you know, more inflated prices. Right, look at, I mean, just dude, 64.55. It's just crazy, man. The spread we're seeing between Bitfinex and Coinbase. Dude, is this too loud? I think it's too loud, man. Hold on. Dude, it is too loud, dude. Come on, man. There we go. I think that's better. So stay at home, Dad. Oh my god, it's Julio Van Julio. Oh, I love it, man. Julio Van Julio, I'm glad you're back, man. Okay. Dude, this thing's terrible, man. Terrible. Like, no chance, man. It just continuously getting wrecked. Julio Von Julio, man. I know you don't want to hear this, dude, but, man. No bueno. Here it is, dude. Alright, so, we broke a critical support. Alright. Not good. We thought we had divergence, but no, we don't. And, yeah, man, like, you're selling off. What are we at now? What's the retrace? Let's go to the daily. Maybe the daily has the fibs there. Yes, the fibs are there. Nice. Sweet. Okay, so from our previous swing low to swing high, we are approaching the golden retrace, the 62% retrace, and the 200-day moving average is just below it at 10,936. Okay, so you're looking really weak on the RSI. The MACD could be developing bullish divergence in time, right, from a low to a lower low with lower levels of negative momentum, but it could just continuously, it just could keep building, man. It's like easily could keep building. So I don't know how far we're going to retrace, but dude, the 11,430 area, that 62% retrace, I mean, that's the end of the golden zone. That's like, these are your common retrace levels where you impulse up, you commonly retrace between a 38% retrace and 60% retrace before rebounding, and so we're at the bottom of that. So if we don't hold this, I would love to see how the 200-day moving average is regarded as support if we could hold it. If we can't hold that, dude, you're screwed. You're going all the way down to the 786 at 9,400 sats. So, yeah, man, I mean, these BTC pairs have been getting destroyed, and Litecoin had a high of 18,900, and now we're sitting at 12,145 sats, man. You've lost a tremendous amount of value since that top. Okay, the top, which was, I think, the 50%, 60% retrace. Right, how high did we get again? I'm almost certain it was a 50, no, 62 high to low. 62% retrace. See, you hit the golden retrace before reversing your price action to the downside. That's what these fib nodes are for. They're critical areas where the price may reverse to the upside or downside, okay? So that's it, man. Not good, dude. Not good. Your 20-day bearishly crossed over the 50, so that's not good. And you can see the moving averages are pointing downward, which is not really good. But hey, at least the 200 isn't facing downward yet. It's just kind of going slightly upsloping. All right, for now. Okay. Are we cool, Von Julio, man? Let me know. Someone shout out Von Julio. Sweet. So Mr. Sid Vicious, Jim Plunkett, man. Danny H is back with a beer. Cheers, man. What's up, Drew Talati? Wonderful breaks, man. Bat, I don't know, bullishly engulfed, but it's still below all the moving averages on the daily. So I mean, you're kind of a scrub when you're below all the moving averages, yeah. Somewhat. Yeah, Bitcoin making its highest high so far of this 4-hour session, 64.73 a second ago. So that's great, man. Just continuing to upslope, man. You could just keep hugging this resistance as long as you want, man. Because clearly the divergence got invalidated on the 4-hour. It's gone, dude. I mean, I can just delete it, just leaving it there. But so Christian, man. Hello, Bubbles, man. Green tea. Yeah, I need a black tea, man. Sags says XRP will explode. People have been saying that for months, dude. Okay, many months. Oh yeah, Bitcoin Dominus. Let's check out Bitcoin Dominus. I'm sure everyone in here would be interested to see what Bitcoin is doing on that. It's gonna take a second to load. It's great, man. Yeah, dude, this thing is at highest highs we've seen since Great FOMO, or near it anyway. September 2018, we're matching it, or right around matching it. And, yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, had a little red, but still way above the 20 and 50 moving average on the 4-hour. That's a really nice little uptrend you got going there, dude. Jeez. Just waiting. I'm going to the daily time scale. There we go. See, that's beautiful, dude. 61.29%. Alex Cobb was asking me earlier in his stream, is it the highest levels we've seen, blah, 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 since the Great FOMO? And I'm like, if we break 61.25%, then yes. And at this time, it has actually happened. We are at a 100% retrace from our previous swing high that was back September 2018. All right, where we were at 61.25% market cap dominance. All right, so that means for a brief moment, and it could happen where it keeps going. We have made the highest highs of Bitcoin market cap dominance that we've seen since December of 2017. All right, it is now confirmed with that wick right there. Measured move of the descending triangle was way up at 63%. Unreal, man. Gotta love it. So we knew way back before this thing broke out, we said, okay, if we broke to the upside, alts are gonna get destroyed. If we break the downside, Bitcoin will get destroyed. Alts will get destroyed too, but they will at least increase in Bitcoin Satoshi value, whatever, right? So the downside did not play, right? The upside did. And it kind of makes sense, right? Because we've had this harmonic drawn for a long time too. And I mean, target up there is 65.62%. Again, it's the total market cap or crypto Bitcoin market cap dominance chart. So I don't really know how well technical analysis is respected, but it does look, we saw a descending triangle, and now we're getting closer and closer to this measure move, which is insane, dude. All right, very insane. You look how you're just overbought, man. Had some divergence. Give me a break. Nope, just no breaks, man. No breaks. Look, you know what happens in insanely bullish conditions, out of this world insane, when you get overbought and then you bounce off the 70 as a support. I've seen it, and we're doing it on this one, man. It's crazy, dude. All right. How do you feel if you're not a Bitcoin man? What if you're an altcoin man? How do you feel, dude? You're getting wrecked, dude. Bitcoin's flexing, saying, come at me, bro, S-coins. CWG said his neck's starting to hurt because he's been looking at the moon. Oh my god, dude. Too much, man. Yeah, people actually shorted where we went long at 33.43, Gerard. Yes, I remember, dude. I remember. I mean, people came in here and literally said that. It's like, what are you doing, man? Really? It's all good, Charlie, man. As long as, I mean, it's good, man. Things happen, alright? Hopefully no harm, no foul. What's up, the station, dude? That's huge news. Also, we did it last night drunk, but it makes more sense to do it now while a little more sober, to play the clip, man. I was like, Tom, we're standing live outside the Bitcoin dominance chart, man, and we have bullishly engulfed, or not bullishly engulfed. Well, we did do that many times, but we are getting a golden cross on the daily, on this chart, right? Where your 50-day bullishly crosses over your 200-day. When's the last time we got I don't even think, I mean, death cross? And last time we got a golden cross was July of 2018. Okay, look how high we ran from there. Okay, let's go, dude. Sorry if that ruined your ears. My bad. Dang, dude, crap. Sorry. Keeps like my check keeps like resetting, going to the bottom again. Is Dogecoin on Coinbase? No. Thank God. What's up, MK man? How you doing, man? How's the LA skyline looking on this Friday afternoon, man? Sure looks amazing. Is there a Dogecoin spam party? I don't know. Or spam army? I don't think so, dudes. I don't think they take themselves that serious over at Dogecoin. Dogecoin Connect. Alright. What's the slow coin? Starverse? What, Stuart? Altman? That's not me, dude. I'm no altcoin man, dude. Yeah, right. I'm a TA man. My allegiance resides with the technical analysis. Alright. But maybe a little bit of Sharkcoin, Kappa. Or Prism. Oh my god, dude. If you were able to partake in the Prism rant last night, you definitely, that was a treat for sure. Dude, do never, ever, whoever you are watching this as an influencer, okay? Evidently that's what they call it now. As an influencer, Prism coin is a scam, a huge Russian bot scam, and they will steal your money. Never use it. If you hear about it, laugh at it, and spread the word about Prism Coin being a huge scam that should be put back into the depths of hell.
Doritos, chip MLG, rare Pepe, mom, get the camera. Oh, baby, it's triple 360, no magnet. MLG montage intensifies of Mitch doing TA insane editing and sound effects work / epilepsy alert / oh, it feels so good.
Oh, it feels so good. Thanks, Mr. Cantoma's Neighborhood, dude, for the 321. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Hey, Mohammed, man. What's up, dude? Welcome. Oh, yeah. Holy crap, dude. 182 likes. Y'all are amazing, dude. We're like less than 20 away from 200 likes. It's just, y'all keep surprising me, man. The Prism rant was awesome. Screw Prism Coin. I hate Prism Coin. Because of how many times I've had to delete their spammy scams on my comments of all my videos now. I hate them. And I'm on a warpath against them. I will ruin them. As a crypto content creator, I will ruin Prism. I'm coming for you, Prism. You hear me? You will not take off. Maybe next time you'll think more about spamming all my YouTube videos with your stupid shilling, okay? You were better off not doing that, okay, dude? I don't know if I'm digging that. Hold on, let's just fast forward a little bit. Good lord, man. So some parts of Grateful Dead still getting used to, I guess. So anyway, yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Let's go, baby. Set up an alert. If we ever make it like 61.78, anything right there, just, we'll hear the beep. We'll know, like, hey, man. Interesting. Y'all see this warning? It says this alert will be based on a crypto cap symbol and may be triggered differently than you expect. The reason behind this is that calculation of these symbols may return different results when using historical and real-time data. Okay, continue anyway. Thanks, dude. Anyway. Okay, so rising wedge, right, man? I mean, I know, I get it. The trend is up sloping, and of course we could just bust out and break to the upside. I get it, man. But normally when you have a rising wedge, it is just up sloping, consolidation, and it's normally a bearish, man. Okay, normally it's an inherently bearish pattern, as you know, especially after a run up. I mean, really, a move. It can act as a reversal or a continuation. In the context of Bitcoin right now, it would, if it did break down, it would in fact act as a reversal, where if we had broken down and created this pattern, it could have just been a bearish continuation. But again, of course, it's all about probabilities and stuff, but you know, pretty simple pattern that you can trade, right? And so, and I'm not saying one should be trading this right now, Bitcoin situation, but if you did, you just take the widest areas of the pattern from the beginning, right? And from wherever we broke out, you would just measure from the breakout, and that would be your target. And even on the upside, though, if you broke to the upside, like for real, and it happens, I've seen it. I saw Apple do it. Crazy bullish conditions, man. Apple had this insanely large rising wedge, ran up, hit the measure move before then dumping on earnings afterwards. This was last year, but you can measure on either side, because the game of trading, the game of these patterns and technical analysis is all about probabilities of outcome, okay? And so the outcome could go either way. And so you're at least prepared for that, and you can have targets on both sides. So if you broke to the upside, you could expect something up here. If you broke to the downside, you'd be expecting prices here. But again, let's say we have a rising wedge in a bearish market, where it's the most appropriate to be trading bearish patterns, right? In bearish conditions, yes? So if it wasn't a bear market and one was to go short, shorting at the top of the wedge is the absolute optimum entry for an entry, right? So it'd be looking something like this. So hey man, we're at the top, and what would happen is you would want to be seeing some sort of bearish divergence on oscillators, right? So when you're at the top, you're making these consecutive highs, and you're making lower levels of positive momentum or relative strength both time, you know, at the top here, and so that's like a coinciding variable. And so the trade setup would just look something similar to this. All right, where you leave yourself plenty of room just in case you get some sort of false breakout. You can make it as loose as you want, man. I like 3-to-1 reward to risk, but at the top of the pattern, one could take an entry, and then one will be exiting their position or offloading, taking profit down at this area, right? So that's just a simple way to be trading a rising wedge pattern. Remember, the rising wedges in bearish conditions are most reliable. In bullish conditions, in an uptrend, these patterns are not as reliable, and they can fail. They have a higher chance of failing in bullish conditions. Remember that. Trade the trend. Trade the patterns that are with the trend, right? So bullish patterns and bullish trends are more reliable than bearish patterns and bullish trends, right? So it's like going to the ocean, man. And it's like the undertow, right? You see that big red flag, you're like, dang, dude. We go out there, you try to fight that undertow, man, you're going to lose. Mother Nature will destroy you. The technical analysis or the trend will destroy you if you're not careful, right? So, yeah, man, hopefully y'all got something out of that. If you did, hit that like button, that bell. That's, oh my God, rising wedge pattern. Okay? Big Kang's doing things. You just get rid of all this, man. I'm trying. Should just done on my other screen. Whatever, dude. Okay, great. So you get it, man. The pattern that we are in. You're at the top, but you could just keep on floating on up, man. Modest mouse style. All right. Thanks, Mr. Korea, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Robots, dude. What are we talking about? Yeah, what's up, Bones 420, man? The Hour Jesus people's in the house. Good to see it. But they have good hearts, Bubbles. Yeah, that's true, man. They do have good hearts, okay? Prism Connect. Put the lights on behind me, dude. If you want, man. If you truly want, man. But, I'll tell you, man. Saying please is always better than demanding things, right? Does that make you happy, dude? Did I turn the lights on? Holy crap. Alright, 64, 62, 53 minutes left on the daily candle, the 4-hour candle as well. Okay. Approaching the end. Thanks for the 440 people tuned in and the 210 freaking likes. Y'all are incredible, man. Seriously. A 9-ball, you don't really. And the thing is, though, 9-ball, when you start breaking all-time highs, dude. Alright, say you break 5K. There's not really any kind of resistance till 10K. Alright, in that context you're talking about. When you break 10K, not real resistance till 15K. But really, the way to look at all-time highs and stuff, dude, is the zeros and the fives. And I've talked about it before. So in your all-time highs, man, say you just broke 100 for the first time ever. Okay, well, 105, 110, 15, 20. So the fives will be reliable, but they're not as strong as the zeros. The zeros are the strongest psychological rounded numbers, okay? So the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. All right, so for instance, we could look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, when it broke 100 for the first time ever, it ran straight to 120. And then dumped down to like 95, and then ran back up to 120 again for a double top, and then dumped again back down to $94, $95 before, later it just went to, $384 in the end after that. So, yeah, man, when you break all-time highs, rounded numbers, the zeros and the fives, remember that, okay? Hopefully that answers your question a little bit. So we didn't quite make it to 20K, did we? So close, though. So freaking close. Mike MBE says, best regards from Germany. Welcome, man. Welcome, dude. Guten Tag. Oh my God. kind of more into Grateful Dead because their guitar riffs and solos. Not so much the rain dances or whatever. What's the next level resistance? Next level resistance, we're at it, man. It's upsloping resistance, okay? Multiple resistances, right? So it's like a moving target, 6,500. You see this upsloping white trend line? That's one. But if you're asking about horizontal line resistance, 6,650 seems to be one. But we're also touching one right now way back from April of 2018. Go back here, right? This is kind of where we are, okay? Candle low close, April 1st, 2018. Wu-Tang Clan, what? I just got an alert about Wu-Tang Clan. Maybe they got like a new album out or something on Showtime. What? So if you were to break this, then you'd be running up to 6583. But again, there's like the other resistance up here. Okay, 6581 to 6600. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question a little bit, man. Just a lot of indecision going on with the lows and the highs. Man, the wicks. We made it past 20K on the one true exchange. Oh yeah, Blue Man, BitMEX. Okay, well there you go, dude. Either way, doesn't matter. 20K was a rounded number psychological resistance that we never saw again after hitting it or not hitting it. Hey, Station Man, that sounds like NVIDIA. I can't wait to get my hands on an NVIDIA 6080 Ti. Right, Capo? What is the 0 and 5s? What's Toshi? Yeah, nice. This is not Jeopardy, though, so close. Yesterday was such a dang epic stream. You will never forget it. Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of did forget it, I guess, because of alcohol. But, yeah, man, it was legendary. It was fun. Had a good one with y'all. Episode 500. Sorry y'all missed it, and sorry that there's no replay. I have it. I don't even know how to download it. I've got it, though. It's like I can download it, the 9-hour video, and post it somewhere. That's like all I can do. Do I like Government Mule? Yeah, Government Mule's not bad, man. Yeah, they're pretty good, dude. Okay. We shall not have fun here. We shall have no fun here. Oh, God. Doesn't sound good, dude. What's up, Eric Whitehead, man? This is a long time epic stream last night. Was a lurker. Thanks for all you do, man. Thanks, dude. Thank you for watching, man. Thanks for all the support, dude. Seriously. Is that the NVIDIA card for real-time raycasting? Yeah, dude. They changed it from ray tracing, and then it became raycasting. Kangs, dude. No, really, though. I can't wait till next year. I think they're releasing the 3000 series, right? The 3080 Ti. So I'm like thinking if I should be getting a 2080 Ti this year, and then like get the 3080 Ti next year, and then make the 2080 Ti just the workhorse, the encoder for my stream, and then have the 3080 Ti just stream everything else, or like encode everything else. But I mean, like the 1080 Ti's are working incredibly well. I don't have any complaints about it, other than when I was playing Shadow of War, the Founders Edition, the one that had one fan. I think they were overheating too much. They were getting too hot. And that was really, really annoying, because like my Windows would just keep beeping saying, you're overheating. You're like 83 degrees Celsius. It's like, I know that's hot, but that's like only kind of hot, right? Sharkcoin lighting it up today, Guy Gamer. There's nowhere to even look at the price, okay? It's trash. It has as much value as TA Mitch Ray coin, okay, dude? Sharkcoin. I'd much rather go with Mitch Ray TA coin on the Waves platform than Sharkcoin, dude. Or, you know, the other ones I listed off yesterday. Just went through my emails. It's ridiculous. What's up, influencer, man? What is this? Bitcoin for nothing and chicks for free? I don't understand, man. Chicks are people, man. We're talking about chickens, dude. In that case, free chicken. You're a Leroy Jenkins fan like me too, man. Okay. Whew. Dude, we got 47 minutes left. How am I going to make it on stream? 47 minutes, dude. I'm dead. And we've covered a good amount of stuff today, right? Still under that 2012 log scale chart. I don't know, man. I mean, that's not good. And, you know, people, Hyperwave, $1,000. Okay, well, again, all that stuff, it doesn't really matter. It's really hard to make money on those crazy long-term charts and stuff, man. It just doesn't really hell, if we have the mentality that it's a trader's market, well, let's trade the patterns on the 4-hour time scale and daily time scale instead of, you know, looking at a potential $1,000 Bitcoin in like a year or 2 or 3 years or something, if that is the way they played out for them. Which we know Bitcoin is extremely overwhelmingly bullish. I mean, since its inception, dude. Very bullish. Okay. And it's the only thing on this market that has a long-term track record of being actually bullish, okay? I mean, there's just not enough data yet to see if XRP will last, right? If like, you know, it's up, sustained uptrend, right? Because all it did was like, it broke to the upside, went straight up, and, you know, went sideways, and then had this great FOMO and is dumped, and now it's making lower highs, and it's just kind of floating along, hugging that support on the bottom side. So, I mean, Bitcoin's the only one that has shown, you know, it has performed very well for a long period of time, where no other asset's really done that on this market yet. And that's purely really directly because, again, not enough data, not enough time has gone by since these things, you know, have been created. Yeah, the EVGA 1080. I know. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have the. I went on the dude when I got these, man. The prices were still outrageous. Okay, so and if I replace it, I'm not replacing with a 1080 Ti. It's replaced with a 2080 Ti. It'd be like if I'm moving here, I'm not gonna move somewhere in my same city. I'm gonna move to another city. Same thing. Thanks, One Man Army, dude. Good to see you, man. Yep, screw Mark Knopfler, man. He took down one of our other streams too, pissing me off. What are you talking about? J. Logan Gibson? Doesn't even make sense, man. Believe me, I would know. Okay. Where's your source on that? Okay. Stay away from crappy stock coolers on GPUs. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, just the... Yeah, and you need to pay more to get more fans, to get, like, the better features for cooling and stuff. Okay, someone want to look at gold? Someone demanded gold? I don't know, man. It's like, I'm a human, dude, okay? Asking's really, really good thing to do. Asking politely and nicely. Goldman, talking about de-risking. This is what de-risking looks like, okay? This is what accumulation is. Accumulation, after years, man. Our lowest low was December 2015, and since then we've been making higher lows. An inverse, or a slanted inverse potential complex head and shoulders pattern on gold. I mean, look, from June 2013 to 2015, lower lows, and now higher lows. A multitude of higher lows, and probably going to get another higher low. Eventually run back up this neckline if we could ever break it, dude. Could have a real smooth shot all the way up to 1500. But the reason why I think we might break that is because FOMO behind it, right? People will be FOMOing into this asset because it's killing it, dude. Because it broke critical overhead resistance and is on a run.
Less than an hour in the trading day. Looks like I underestimated the Tether printing machine. I'm still hopeful for a 2K dump though. Alexa, play Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible.
You gotta be better about the whole like commas and stuff through the Alexia stuff. Okay, so if you do it too fast, see, it didn't even trigger right there. I don't know why, but thanks, Kills for Living, for the sailboats, man. Hey, he's here. He's owning up to it. He said there's still a chance. There's still a chance for a $2,000 dump in a matter of 42 minutes, man. All right. I don't think it's gonna happen. But dang, dude, I guess anything's possible, man. If the Angels win the pennant, then Bitcoin will hit 4,200, okay? Or 4,400, whatever. It was 80 Mexican? I didn't even see that, man. Oh, my bad, dude. Ryan A. says, is this manipulation? Why did the price go above the 50-week moving average? And how is it cutting through all of these previous resistances like butter, man? That's what he says. Market can be irrational longer you can stay solvent. Okay, so why did the price go above the 50-week moving average? It just does, man. It's like, hey, like I think this whole tether crap, okay, with Binance getting hacked and the Bitfinex stuff before it has made people maybe put more faith in Bitcoin itself than these exchanges' tethers, right? And so instead of having their money sitting in that asset, they would say, screw this, I'm putting it in Bitcoin until things calm down, right? But again, your guess, I mean, we're all guessing on this stuff, right? On why, certainly, okay? But, yeah, normal. I think back in the day, man, back in, what was it, 2014, when we had dumped and we started creating that range, that 8-month range, we did not break to where we are now, okay? Like, we hit resistance and then sold off from there and then went sideways for almost a year, or like 8 months, before breaking that overhead resistance and then running again. So what we're doing now is really nice, but again, I mean, you know, it's 66.50. This thing could be done. It could be over. It could be time for a huge pullback, sell-off after this. Okay, so please don't put your guard down yet. Okay, I know we're breaking through some crazy resistance points, but it's not over. There's still so much above us. Okay, on the top side, we've broken on the bottom side resistance. Now we're going for the top side, and I think we're going to be exhausted by the time we get there. We've got no breaks, man. We're not stopping. We're not really consolidating. You know, we're not retracing, so people are not able to accumulate at areas of value, and so eventually it's going to catch up with you, and I think we will get the higher we go with no consolidation, the harder the retrace is going to be on the way down, okay? And that's just how it works, man. So, but it's great, man. It's all good, dude. Like, if you've been watching this show for a while, hey, 33.43. That's all we gotta say, dude. That's all I gotta say, man. All right. I can't wait to celebrate if we could ever get to 66.86. That'd be doubling from our entry of our bullish Gartley that legendarily was what ushered in the entire market reversal for Bitcoin. That's so incredible, man. Okay. Little to know the time, but man, we dreamt about it. We said, what if this was the harmonic that ushered it all in? The major retraces, and we did that, and now we're way exceeding our expectations of where we were going to retrace. So beyond, it's just great, man. It's really good, really cool stuff, dude. So whatever, man. Just it's being a little bit irrational longer than you can stay solvent. It's the whole point, I guess, right? Can't even, man. I hate it when this. Ooh, nice. It's a good song. Very cool, man. So, sorry about missing that tip, man. But hopefully I was able to answer a little bit. Ryan A., thanks again for the super chat, okay? No idea, contemporary icon. I'm not a marketing guy, so... So anyway, that's gold, dude. Okay, that was my analysis on gold. We've broken out, right? We have a momentum shift in gold for good reason. 10-year market cycle. Okay. Look at gold before, man. I mean, I know there's more data probably on other charts, but gold de-risking, right? This was before the global financial crisis, right? But, you know, November 2008, look what happened to gold, man. The crash happened October, November 2008, man. Explosion. Look at this run we went on. The run that lasted for many years till August 2011, and then it was all over. Market started recovering, you know, and started, you know, becoming more certain that we were getting out of it, getting out of that really, really bad crash, okay, when the sentiment of the market turned around for the stock market, precious metals started tanking, dude. All right, nice, beautiful little descending triangle right here. Fantastic, man, right? Distribution with a buy wall, yeah. And then you busted through it and then hit the measure move on the way down. And then that's when the Momo shift, well, not really, it's when you kept selling off, but the Momo shift in 2015 has begun. All right, so impulse up, down sloping consolidation, probably setting over higher prices. Okay, great, good. Bull pull bull flag on gold, really? Sure as heck looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. I mean, I've owned gold, had gold, man. People laughed about it. It's like, dude, no laughing matter. This is a tool that people use to hedge against depressions and recessions, okay? Tariffs increased in China. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Your liquid gold Kappa. Your Velveeta. So 36 minutes left on this 4-hour candle and daily candle Friday evening. Thank you all for being here. All 408 of y'all. Really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Do you think we can hit 300 likes? Is it impossible, dude? Snake says, I can't believe you, man. After last night, you're still here, man, dude. Man. Yeah, dude, man. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna drink all this water. I have not had to pee yet. It's crazy, man. So much shame. American cheese, dude. Yeah, Copper Crypto, man. Excuse me, I'm checking something. What was it again? That's it, my bad. Yeah, man, yeah, you want, look, Bitcoin 64, 63, man, oh my god, alright, 3.22% kings, alright, excuse me. Or, if anything happens, I'll come right back to it. Look, someone wants to see silver, I'm looking at the log scale on silver. That's right, he said log scale, what? Look how beautiful it is on log scale. It's the only way we can do it. I tried it on, linear, it just doesn't work, man, but on log scale, you can see that, you know, from that high side, same time, April 2011, same time gold dumped. We have, you know, somewhat broken out, right? The downsloping resistance. It was a beautiful, beautiful channel, man. But you can see a little double bottom here. 95% retrace from the previous low to high. And that's good. Accumulation is very evident right now on silver. Because we made a higher low than the previous low before we're running the upside again. But not making higher highs yet. Not yet. Okay. But, yeah, man, silver is, you know, it does, I mean, gold looks a lot more primed. I mean, they've both broken out of their respective channels. But, you know, gold is showing that textbook pattern, whereas here we're not really showing any kind of textbook pattern, you know, just besides accumulation. Right, 1358 when we bottomed at 1394. So, you know, impulse up, down slipping consolidation. Let's see if we can bounce here and run again. That'd be great, but soon you will face $17, which is a overhead resistance. There's a lot of it, man. A lot of over resistance, man. You got to break all these 1860, then eventually you got to break 21 bucks, man. That's a big deal. $21 is a huge overhead resistance that would have to be broken, okay, man. So can't fib on here. Can't do Fibonacci because the settings and scaling for Fibonacci is not based on price percentages. It's based on the price change, and so the price itself. So you know, Fibonacci is useless on TradingView right now, and maybe someone could API it or something where it is scaled differently. But I've not been able to find any way to make Fibonacci work on log scale on TradingView. Okay. Anyway, that's your Silver Connect. Oh my God, Precious Metals Connect. Sure thing, Graham. You were in a long Bitcoin at 3,200, then you got high. I'm sorry, man. Unfortunate. I guess marijuanas can be deadly. Okay. You bought silver at the top? You hope you break even someday? Maybe someday, man. Maybe someday. That sucks, dude. Yeah, you don't want to be buying high, man. I mean, look, dude, just think, man. Just zoom out. Like, if you were buying high, if you just looked at a chart and been like, dude, this thing's been on a run since January 2009, whatever, and it's May of 2011, and we're at these crazy highs, dude. Good luck, man. All right. Better put some respect on the TA, man. That's it, dude. Why buy on a coin that is up 30%? Are you not just asking to get wrecked? Who's saying that one should do that? I don't know. That sounds in line with me. That's how you get wrecked. Gerard. You were gonna mine all that Bitcoin, but then you got high. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, man. Follow Afroman on Facebook. I don't really do Facebook, dude. Okay. Dad boy Kevin, it's different exchanges. This is Bitfinex, right? And so like, there's Bitfinex, and then there's Bittrex, and there's Tether. I mean, they're all over the place, man. They're all different prices, and Bitfinex has really been leading the charge, man. Okay. I think it would be a healthy retrace to touch the 50-day slim moving average before moving higher. Credit down under. Yeah, it's always a good thing. Okay, it's always nice. I mean, you could just say, we've done this before. You just go from your previous low to high. And common retrace zone is going to be between 56.16 and 59.59. Okay, golden zone right there. See it? That's a discernible swing low on the 4-hour to your high, and that's where you get it. But again, we don't even know this is the swing high yet, dude. So, you know, doing any kind of fib right now is just hypothetical. We don't know yet.
Is that a joint?
What's up?
What's up, Anon, dude? Thanks for the 420, man. I would laugh at hilarious posts. Pretty much all you use it for. And it's just not worth it to me to get on Facebook to check out Afroman's Facebook posts, right? It's like a lot of work, dude. You have 200 silver coins waiting for the next bull run, Danny H. Alright, man. Well, could be around the corner on gold and precious metals, you know. Definitely good. I mean, gold looks like it's right around the corner. Man, the Momo shift is so beautiful, and it's such a, over such a long period of time, giving it such stronger reliability. Okay. Did I do it, man? I think I did.
Is that a joint?
Sorry. I didn't. I think I did, though. So, I'm crazy, man. Alright, so just literally waiting. There's 28 minutes left on the daily. I don't even know if I'll make it to that finish line. Okay. Oh, it's Koshi Wars Worlds. What's up, man? Okay, so Rising Wedge. We talked about the Rising Wedge. There's a little education on it, but we know the trend is overall right now bullish. And so a Rising Wedge in a bullish market is not going to be as reliable. Your divergence not going to be as reliable. As you can see, we had beautiful amounts of triple MACD and RSI divergence before kind of invalidating it a little bit. But I mean, this could be the last hoorah before it sells. But I mean, dude, you're at the top of a Rising Wedge, which is high risk for any kind of long position, man. I'm sorry. Like, if we keep running from here, that's great and all, but like, dude. Okay, man. So you do that 9 out of 10 times, you know, like you just ignore the TA 9 out of 10 times, see how successful you'll be as a trader, okay? Yeah, it's so loud, my bad, dude. Jeez. Yo, Pundycoin. Pundycoin's gonna overtake Bitcoin in the next bull run. Yeah, dude. Indian decentralized cell phones, dude, all in. How do you identify Momo shift? When you break down sloping resistances. Okay. Easy, dude. When you're downtrending, right? When you have a big run, and then you break down, and you're just making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows the whole time, right? That's when you anchor, right? You anchor touch point 1 and 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom, or sometimes it's on the bottom 1 and 2. It depends on what makes the most sense, and that's why we have heart lines. We're not going to get into that, but simply put, a momentum shift is when you have a down sloping resistance and you break it. You break the down sloping resistance. That is a momentum shift. Okay, Brian Motter, does that help? Okay, that's simple, dude. But that's only one step in the battle to be Kangs, alright? The next step is you must start breaking overhead resistance points, right? So, I mean, like, just because you break and have Momo shift, you could easily just crap out and run to the downside, but what you'd expect and hope to do is once you get a resistance, you break it, back test it, hold it as support, then you run again in the next overhead resistance, and then you'd break that, and you'd hold above that for a while, and then you bullishly engulf and run again to the next one, and you do it consecutively, and that's when we start, that's the development of a new trend, and then you have an upsloping channel at that point when you're doing that, and it takes time. It is a process, not an event, right? There you go. That is how to identify Momo shift on a chart, dude. Okay. Hope y'all got something out of that. Maybe not. Whatever. Decentralized pants. Well, there's decentralized land. Decentraland. There's Dentacoin decentralized teeth. Dude, that should be some sort of like fighting joke, right? Dude, you better be getting a bunch of, or it's like, dude, I hear you got a bunch of Dentacoin, man, because I'm about to give you some decentralized teeth. Bam. Okay. Only in the future will that joke make sense. Maybe not though, because Dentacoin won't work. It'll probably not last very long. But anyone get that? Crypto fighting jokes or something? Sure, in traditional markets, on a breakout of a down sloping resistance, volume plays a part. Yes, absolutely. Not so much in this market. Not as much. Alfonso says, "Yo, Mitch, your Fibonacci video is amazing. Watched it 3 times. Hopefully soon my wife will believe in me." Well, dude, your wife, through thick and thin, I believe is the term. So she should be believing in you no matter what. Okay. Your spouse, your significant other should be empowering the other, right? She should be empowering you. She should believe in you already. Because if not, dude, you might need to seriously reevaluate things. I'm just saying, man. Okay. Squid Girl coin? Yeah, I don't... Is that even real? I don't know, dude. I'm a hard fork you up, dude. Yeah, there we go, man. I'm gonna give you denture coin, dude. Oh, you got... Oh, I heard you you own some Dentacoin. Oh, I'm about to give you dentures coin, dude. Alright. Brookalinas. We already did that. If it did go down. If it did go down, you can just fib from the previous swing low on this chart. It's on the 4 hour on bit. Gosh dang it. I hate when the volume does that. Makes it hard for me to see. I literally just did it, but I'll do it again. If this was the swing high, and we have no idea, it could just keep going. So it's all hypothetical. But you're asking what if. It's like, what if this was the top? Well, if it was. And it needs to be noted that I'm saying it's hypothetical.
El Ray. Thank you for streaming every day. Kangs.
Kangs. Thanks, Coffee Crew, over the 1669, dude. Irwin.coffee. Check it out. That's what I drink to be able to do 10-hour live streams and come back the next day after being hungover. All right? So, thank you, dude, for the Irwin Coffee contribution, dude. Kangs. Love it, man. Yeah, 1669, that's the only way you can get that TTS voice. There's no other contribution that has that. Okay, so low to high, if it was, we don't know. You're looking between 56.16 and 59.59 for your just common retrace from the previous low to high. That's it. Again, 56.16 to 59.59, the golden zone. 200 moving average on the 4 hours, 55.32. But by the time, if we were to sell off, by the time we got there, this would be above the golden retrace, the 618. So, yeah, you could have confluence of a 200 moving average and some sort of fib node, right? That's it for now. Snake, we talking about how did your head get hammered? But I'm glad you like the lounging atmosphere. Appreciate that, man. A lot. Thank you, dude. Oh boy. Station not right, dude. That ain't right. Last 20 minutes approaching Satoshi. That's it, dude. 21 minutes and counting. Dentagroin. I'm gonna give you some Dentagroin with your Dentacoin, dude. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Dude, I'm still like spinning. My head's like still spinning. Okay. Dang SD, man. That's gotta be real rough, man. Like, extremely rough. How do you even do that, man? Thanks, Brugalinos. Are whales going all in? I don't think they're going all in, man. But I'll tell you, the market cap has truly gone up, right? We're getting closer and closer to that $200 billion market cap. Okay. Bubbles, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I can't just give out. I've only known you for like a couple days, man. Okay, so I don't just give out wrenches. I can't, dude. All right. And I don't know what you're talking about with Julia. So. Oh my God, Pundy's about to explode, man. Loyalty's loyalty. All that matters. Yeah, dude, I know. I'm just saying, like, connection's a big deal, man. Like, physical connections. So, like, intimacy is such a big part of a relationship, SD. I'm just saying, like, how do you do it, you know, without that physical contact and connection with your SO, man? I just don't know if I could do it, man. Hey, Frozen, have you seen, Frozen, have you seen the video I did today? It's only about, I don't know, 6 minutes or something. And I go deep, deep into Ethereum, man. So deep. Right? Hey man, thanks for the 400 people still tuned in, man. Alright, we're just 19 minutes till a daily close. The weekend's here. Trading desks are closed around the world. Okay, so like, you know, it's your Weekend Warrior edition is coming out like the moon, man. Alright. But the Weekend Warrior moon lasts until Sunday night, Monday morning, okay? So there's a fine line between love and lust. That's true, man. That's loud, my bad. Yeah, there is a fine line, I guess, right? Big pronoun. Okay, man. I mean, we can go back to the dominance chart. Is it going up anymore? It is. It was like approaching the 100% retrace. It exceeded the 100% retrace for a time. We're pulling back a little bit. We'll see how this ends on the day, too. Still marching a little bit, right? Definitely still marching. So we're at 61.3% Bitcoin market cap dominance, dude. Again, that is the right now, right? As of now, okay, right now we are at the highest levels we've seen since December of 2017. That's such a big deal, if you ask me, man. So bad for altcoins, though, to the Bitcoin pairs, eviscerated. And the thing is, you'd think that the U.S. dollar pairs would be doing well, or at least somewhat doing well. And they performed okay, but not to any extent of what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is running this show. This season, this is Bitcoin season. Okay, we get altcoin season, right? Altcoin springs, and now we have altcoin to Bitcoin ice age going on, with a lot just making all-time lows and not stopping, dude. And so it's testament to this chart right here, what it's doing. This straight up run we're having, and we're just keeping on going, man. Okay? Continuously going. But let's see, our highest point in December of 2017 was when we were at 69.75%. Crazy, man. But man, descending triangle playing out so far. I mean, like, it's a game of probabilities. Before this thing broke out, we talked about the scenarios on both sides, and it went to the upside. Yeah, remember, if you want to keep the conversation going when this live stream inevitably comes to an end, please join our Discord. If you're like-minded, like me and everyone else here, you care about technical analysis and crypto too, it's stocks, doesn't matter, join us. We're going on 1,800 members, growing rapidly every day, man. But it's a great place to get in contact with me and everyone else in this live chat when the stream ends, okay? That's how you do it. This is a community. This is not just a YouTube channel, dude. We have a amazing, brimming community of tons of people, and it grows every day. It is not a simple, okay, I'm just on YouTube. I don't really know anyone that views me. Okay, bye. I'll see you in a year when the Great FOMO comes back. Okay. Hey, we're not like that, dude. This is a big time community. Hold on. Oh, I'm not finding that. Or one coffee. Well, you're talking probably about 10 cent, right? Which is cool, man. That is all off, man. What the? Oh my god, lock scale. No wonder. Oh, excuse me. Thing's insane, man. Okay. Give me a second to look at it. So 10 cent, man. Alright, pretty much like a media conglomerate monopoly now in China. Alright, they're in video games too. They own a bunch of Fortnite. So it was a crazy uptrend. We were good, but then insane velocity trend happened and you dumped out of it, and then you had the V recovery just like everything else. Honestly though, man, wow, this thing started recovering in late October with... That's insane, man. So this was selling off before the stock market did. This was starting to recover when the stock market began its correction. Okay, so really, really nice bounce there. I don't even know what we bounced off of, but just really not even relevant anymore. Any of this stuff. Let's just delete it. All right, so bread and butter. Hey, bull flag worked out. Nice. High to low, we've retraced 62% of the way. So after a big sell-off like that, you're looking to see where the reversal is going to be in our price action. It hasn't happened yet. This has been one straight impulse. It looks really good too. I mean, really good looking channel. It's almost like, where do you... It's probably the top side, right? Not even, man. Dang. Like, how do I plot this crap, dudes? So Gordon Gecko, thanks for the $2 super chat. Alright, we'll take a look. So that's kind of what it's looking like to me, man, at this point. You know, we probably had it some way different, but since we had this new development, this new piece of data, right, anchor point 1 and 2 and just 3, with some heart line. Looks like you're farting around on the heart line. Okay, so we could sell off, man, and you just go from a low point to high point to see the golden zone, to see where we retrace. But really not sure if this thing is, I mean, obviously think about it. The trend is your friend, and we're extremely, extremely bullish, man. I mean, where did we bounce? I think there was a fib from your previous low to high. Oh, looky there. It was a 78.6% retrace. This is where we bounced, man, right in that area. So deep retrace before running. All right. Thanks, AKMK, for the 411 super chat, man. Really appreciate that. A lot, man. Thank you. So just lower highs, man. Lower highs, but the trend is doing well. You had a golden cross on the daily. It was a fake out, right? The death cross. June 22nd into the golden cross on the 8th of March this year. All right, so sure, this thing can continue on up, man, but and it really doesn't seem like it's all that affected by the New York Stock Exchange. So we'll see how that goes, man. But just continuing to run, man. I mean, you've hit. This is the area where you expect price action reversal. That's all I can tell you. Okay. There's no real pattern here that I see. It's just a channel. You're upsloping, and it looks like many other recoveries that we've seen across the stock market, just different time frames, right?
I will not get drunk and ask Mitch to look at shit coins. I will not get drunk and ask Mitch to look at shit coins. I will not get drunk and ask Mitch to look at shit coins. I will not get drunk and ask Mitch to look at shit coins.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Thanks, Ryson, man, for the cryptocurrency contribution, dude. And man, was that Ethereum? Yeah, dude. Thanks for the Ethereum, dude. All right, you will not get drunk and do things, man. Yeah, that's bad news, man. All right. Cheers. Mahatma Pundi. Wow, dude. That's a first. I've never seen that in my life, dude. There's no other way to do TA. TA is supposed to be fun, man. Thanks, AKMK, man. I really appreciate that. He says, following you for the last few days. Love your content. Thank you. Thank you, dude, for watching and supporting the channel, dude. Spencer, what lows can we expect on the retrace? We already did it. It was like, what did I say? Should rewind the stream. I've done it twice very recently. Like, it was like 54 to 5,800 or something like that. I don't know. It's just like, you're the third person to ask in the past 20 minutes, and I've looked at the chart twice and refibbed it for you. Because we don't really know if the swing high is in yet. We have no idea. Could be. This could be the high, but what if we just run again and make a new swing high a little bit higher? Then all of a sudden, it's an invalid fib anchor point. What's up, you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. 61.24% Bitcoin dominance, dude. Okay, man. So there it is, still struggling. Indecision, 8 minutes left. It looked strong, and now it just looks like more and more indecision. I mean, adding these two candles together literally gives you some sort of long-legged doji, okay? Right? Because it'd be your rate. Look, you're erasing all the green here, and you're closing. So, I don't know, man. Maybe it would be like a... No, it would actually be a red square, so it'd be a spinning top. So it looks like we're developing some sort of smaller spinning top, adding these two candles together. So just extreme amounts of indecision at this area, at the top of a rising wedge, which any kind of logical human being that understands charts would be like, this is a high risk area where you could easily sell off to 62.91 or whatever, just to run down and touch the bottom of the rising wedge pattern. It's not a very large pattern, but it is still developed and still mature. And so again, you could hit that and then you could sell off. But again, you're okay. I think you're not going to fall out of this trend until you fall below, in time it looks like 5,900. You don't want to fall below that or the 200 moving average, 4 hour. Okay, so that's it, man. Can't believe I made it, man. 7 more minutes. Whew. Sticking around. I've been live for an hour and 52 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank y'all for being here. Seriously, on a Friday. A hangover Friday for me. Because I celebrated 500 episodes yesterday, man. 1 stream, 9 hours. I'm dead. Holy crap, man. 20 more likes, 21 more likes, still 300 likes. Is it possible? Could we actually do it, man? Could we do the 300 like thing? Be quite impressed if we did, man. Sir Gordon Gecko, that'd be nuts, dude, on Bitcoin dominance, okay? It'd be really nuts. What's up, Robert Bizarra, man? Anyone listening to the dead has got your follow? Well, careful, man. What if I don't even know what's going on, dude, but I like the Grateful Dead? Okay. Any timestamps? No timestamps, man. Sorry. Derek Merrill says, just came in from the garden. Have a bottle of Jim Beam is gone and my accounts are flush. Happy Friday. Hey, happy Friday, Derek, man. What'd you garden, dude? You got a green thumb? We got some green thumbs in here, dude. I used to have one. So things changed for me. Like, not so much green thumb, more so like, want to get out of the green thumb world and into the social world. Okay. Introverts United, yeah, he's probably getting strong-armed, dude, wasn't he? They probably had something on him. Probably into something gross, dude. Anyway, man. Hey, I told you that rain was over. Hey, is there more rain coming, Introverts United? Sorry, my bad. I think it is. Again, we're just sitting around 5 minutes, dude. 5 minutes, let me chill out for a second while the daily closes. Okay, and we're also witnessing it together. Yeah, dude, rain. Holy crap. Thunderstorms already hitting me right now. I can't even tell. Can't even tell it's raining right now. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to like rain all weekend here, man. Sunday's just all thunderstorms. Turning into the hook. You grow vegetables, man? What kind of vegetables you grow, man? Yeah, flooded y'all out in Louisiana. Yeah, man, that's what happens when your whole state's below sea level, right? Or whatever. Elon Musk's dead baby. Should be like something like, if you do grow, man, name your strains or your strands after like, you know, hey, this is the bullish engulfing, or this is the bullish Harambe, or this is the Rising 3 Methods strain. All right, something like that. All right, man, 3 minutes, dude. I'm just chilling out, okay? Just chilling out with y'all as we wait for the daily close, man. Need to get some dinner and just unwind a little bit more, okay? Definitely still feeling it. I don't even have alcohol at my house anymore. It's like all gone. Yeah, why not? Introverts United, just go. It's raining, man. Isn't that good though? Isn't rain good for fishing? Pretty sure it is, right? Been raining in Austin, Texas all week. Man, I need to get down there, man. Like ASAP. I need to really like plan a trip. Check it out. See if I want to like actually live there. Okay. Dude, thank you for 300 likes. You're amazing. 300 likes as we go into the end of the day. Yeah. Of course, like, but it was the it was based on like what he was doing. It was like the Elon tweet, the E and A, because he had the Elon tweet and the Ambien tweet, and so was a double bottom. But we've since broken below that. Okay. You catch some of the best ones in the rain. There you go, man. Brings them to the top, closer to the surface, right? See, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see. At least I know a few people in Atlanta. I wouldn't know anyone in Austin, man. I'd know like nobody. But I guess that's like nothing wrong with that. Joe Santana, man, you'll drive to Austin to visit, dude. All right, man. Well, once I figure it out, I'll let you know, dude. I'll let everyone know. All right, my plans for ATX, dude, because it's coming, man. At some point. You came for the daily close. 777 Athletic, 1 minute, dude. 1 freaking minute. Okay. Yeah, we do a miniature meetup in Austin, man. That'd be lit, dude. That'd be really fun. Dang, dude. Thanks for the 310 likes. I can't even believe it, man. The support has just been growing more and more, and it's very humbling, man. Okay. Very humbling. Yeah, sorry about missing that super chat. I got it, though. I got it. Dravarius. Okay, man. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. With trading desks closed, so we shouldn't really expect much price action or volatility right now, but unable to break the 75% trend line of the Equidistant channel, are we? Nope, can't break it, man. Been regarding it quite well as resistance, and it's not changed going into close. Okay. So staying inside the rising wedge, not breaking out of it. Sorry, like people were getting so euphoric earlier today. Couldn't believe it, man. I'm like, oh my god, dude, it's okay. We need confirmation on a close, and look how we closed out. We wicked off. Alright, so mysteries abound with a new daily candle opening right now. It has been decreed. That's it, man. So kind of a bearish Harambe. Chris. Well, I'm sure One Man Army, I'm sure. But, you know, we're in Austin. I can get 3 times the house and land where I live than versus Austin, right? So, you know. But it's all about balance, man. Okay, y'all. So that was it, man. I stuck around for the 2-hour period just to see the close with y'all. I know y'all probably got stuff to do. You know, Friday night, man. Go be some social butterflies. Enjoy life. Be happy the weekend's here. You've worked hard all week, man, haven't you? So you've earned it. You've earned the right to take a load off and enjoy the weekend with your friends and family and loved ones and all that. So do it, man. Do it. Do a rundown real quick. Contributions. AKMK, Sir Gordon Gecko, Carver Crypto, man. Thanks so much, dude. Got 3338 today. Ryan A. Miss Cantomo. Zach Krause. Crispy Bacon. And Ryson. Thank you all for that Ethereum contribution. Thank you all for all the support, man. It means everything. The likes, the love, the support, the dislikes, subs, new subs, old subs, man. Everything, dude. Y'all are just incredible. It's a blessing to get to come back to see y'all every single day and night, alright? So, I'm going to try to make it back tonight. If I'm too exhausted or I don't feel good or I'm sick, man, I'll let you know. But hopefully I'll be back tonight to see you again, 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll see how it goes. Till next time. Respect the T. A.
sunshine daydream. Walk you in the tall trees, going where the wind goes. Blooming, blooming like a red rose. So come on over, sweet lady. Long out singing, I'll catch you in the morning sunshine. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Well, come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Well, coming from a sweet dream. Sunshine daydream. Waiting in a cold stream. Roll on out your window. Going where the wind goes. Baby, gonna miss us. Well, I'm thinking I'll catch you in the morning sunshine. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Well, come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Go on out, coming from a street man. Sunshine daydream. Come on, feel I know you daydream. Sunshine daydream. Oh, sweet holy daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Come on over. Sunshine daydream. Come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Think over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Well, come on from the daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.